Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Yeah, you got it. Do it. Good shot, MP. Shut up. Let's go.
Keep shooting him.
Keep it going.
You can't stop me.
Way to grab that, MP.
Oh, shit.
One more. Now we're rolling. Just like that.
Good shot, MP.
Let's go!
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up.
Hey, keep the ball, huh? Way to snatch it, MP.
Well, that's all you, MP. Who's watching here? There goes now. Okay. Oh, get some. Let's go. Yes.
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get started, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Let's go, MP.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Way to grab that, MP. Nice fucking MP. Good kid, MP.
Yo, they not about to be.
Oh, let me try this. Oh, I can hear it now. That's weird. Alright, muting that. We're good to go.
I like what I'm seeing. That's the stuff.
That way Hayden can hear us talk mad shit about him.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. And this is the time of year when teams can start to lose, Brent, their focus just a little bit. How tough you think it is to stay motivated?
Oh my God, how does he not catch that?
Well, depending on where you are in the standings, that motivation should kick in about the competitiveness to play in the postseason. But this is a reflection of the character of your team. And I think a lot of front offices and coaching staffs are really tuned into how are guys approaching this part of the year. Are they still attacking? Are they still relying on what we've taught in the training camp and our fundamentals? If they start losing sight of that,
what was he doing?
Season could be tough.
Okoro passes to Garland. Kicks it to Sexton. Unable to get that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And you've got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Now Sexton following the three-point attempt by MP.
You're playing too much defense.
It's tipped.
Hold up, Hayden. I'll get you.
And he recovers it. Pocket 6. Inside. And Allen slams it in.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easier.
What if I come right up here and I hit him with the... Hold up. Ooh. Fake pass. Jab step. Over his head. Easy.
Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Okoro. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Back to Garland. And right
It fucking got me stuck on the CPU. What kind of shit was that?
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
Here's MP. Can't get it to fall. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Garland is hauled in by the Raptors.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but
come on, OG.
like plenty of room.
Fuck you, OG.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He believes that Pascal Siakam has reached that superstar level and has to be treated as such. Coach said he's going to get our undivided attention. The same things you do against LeBron or KD, we're going to do against Pascal. Now that is some respect. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
MP not hesitating. He just grabbed that one and fired it.
Sexton with it. Now guarded by Siakam. And the pass to Mobley.
You're good.
Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. Toronto trailing. And here's MP for 3. Allen with the rebound. Okoro dishes to Garland.
I do not know.
A shake. Birch grabs the board.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Siakam finds MP.
If he would have fucking, oh my god, dude.
This has not been a good
Had a wide open shot, but my dude wanted to take 6 years to gather the ball into his hands.
Now here's Okoro. Covered by Birch. Count that bucket.
Okoro physical enough inside to get.
Yeah, what's going on with your mic, bud? Because, yeah, it's like picking up everything. You're good. I just didn't know if, like, you changed your settings or something.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for Toronto right now, the forwards are Anunoby and Siakam. MP out there with Dragic.
That's
and it's
way better.
Birch in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now Garland, following the three-point attempt by MP.
All the way turned up so I could get all the game. Yeah, I was gonna say, because I can literally hear everything.
They host the 76ers after this game. And that
Why
game
would they
kicked
not
off a
pass me the
4-game
fucking ball when I'm wide open like that?
On the wing, MP. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he
Oh
could
my
get
god,
other
dude,
guys
you're a
going.
center with a
So his
fucking
passing
guard
right
on
up
you.
there
How you
on
don't
the
just
level
slam the
scoring
ball
out.
in their face, I do not
Now here's
understand.
Allen.
OG, if
Quarter
you
number
get
2 with
fucking
just over a minute
pooped on
gone.
by that guy. I think they're cheating. You're right, Aiden, they
Now
definitely
here's
are.
Okoro, covered by MP. Allen
Yeah.
gets the line, takes the 3. Garland, no good.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Pass to Anunoby. MP sets the screen for Anunoby. And here's MP for 3.
Easy.
That one's good. Just his 3rd make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
And Love gets it to go. Love's got 7 points.
Kevin Love getting comfortable on the inside on that possession. He's got the size and touch to be effective around that.
MP outside.
I did college and the G League because it gives you the most experience in BC.
And Siakam has it in the corner. On the wing, MP.
Yeah, and then you need to make your fucking go to the music studio, dude. You literally get like 40k BC from that shit.
And here is Okoro. Garland left side. Goran Dragic grabs the board. And it's Dragic with the ball for Toronto.
The what?
Only giving up 2 points this quarter. MP
You can use them to like unlock stuff in the city, I'm pretty sure.
MP kicks to Birch. Over Allen. Not as good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 1 on the bucket from Birch.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And Dragic no longer the top scoring option for a team, but still heady and dangerous in that way.
Love can't hit. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Bulls delivered a big performance. He had 15 points and made an impact from outside the arc, hitting a good number of three-pointers. Another fantastic showing in what has been a great stretch of basketball for him. Kevin, we'll see if he can keep it going tonight.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
And what a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run,
Go for it, LP!
Which line of sector wants a t-shirt?
Well, for a different look here. Achua, he's checked in for Ken Birch. Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Fred's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Goran Dragic. Now, here's Garland. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Boston.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the three-point attempt by MP. Pass to Vega. Now here's Mobley. Tight defense on him. Counted good.
Mobley.
And so here's Toronto. The defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. MP with it. He's picked up by Mobley. MP deciding where to go with it. Boucher sets a screen for MP. Clock at 4. It's over Garland. Off the left rim and out. The Cavaliers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And Boucher sends it back. And he gets it back. And the basket is good. Got it to Mobley.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Cavaliers 28, the Raptors 27.
well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
It's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Mobley and Allen, the 2 big men inside. The guard set is Garland and Sexton. And it's Okoro in at the 3 set. So that's his on the floor for the Cavaliers. And the foul called on.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Okoro with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials.
Siakam. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Cleveland, Isaac Okoro. Taking 2 shots.
They can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Raptors trail by 3. Van Vliet passes to MP. He's looking for Birch and finds him. MP against Garland. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play.
That's his first personal foul.
Let them play!
At the line for the Raptors, Kevin Birch. 1 shot.
One drops. He ties it up. Cavaliers shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in the single season, the title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks.
Birch, can you... Oh, my God, dude. Trade me off this fucking team. I am so tired of playing with these trash-ass centers.
Okoro gets to Mobley.
Yeah, I'm still on fucking Toronto. I asked for a trade, and I'm literally just waiting for Ricky to set up an interview, and the dude just hasn't fucking done it yet. I played like 5 games, and I picked the let's get this trade fucking done option.
I think MP is at the point where he knows teams are coming at him physically, and he just takes that in stride.
And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. A 3 from MP. Buries it from 3-point range.
3 points.
MP's got the lead up to 3 now for Toronto.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
0-60 overall.
Van Vliet against Sexton.
Oh yeah, no, dude, it's so annoying. And then the other team will hit the craziest shots. Like Hayden wasn't lying. The AI does cheat in this game. The 2K's even come out and said that, yeah, we use rubber banding. Like, if you get way too up on your opponent, we will make it to where you start missing shots and they start hitting crazy shots. That way the game will be closer.
Dragic has checked in.
And a memory I have of Colin Sexton in Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in a game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. The young fella was undaunted.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you get, like, that's normally how my games will go, is I'll get up by 20, 30, they'll take me out of the game, and all of a sudden we're only up 3 points. And it's like, dude, how the fuck did we just blow a 20-point lead in 3 minutes?
Sexton the pass to Okoro. Just 5 on the clock. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine. And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them
the right stick.
And now they're shooting it much better.
Yeah. Like if you have the ball in your right hand and you push it to the left, you'll do it between the legs. If you go forward, you'll do like a half spin. If you spin it all the way around, you do a full spin. Yeah, that'll make you shoot if you hold it down until you change it to just dribble moves.
And again, Toronto with the triple.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
On the wing, Nance. He's guarded by Anunoby. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That'll be his second. The Cavaliers shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. So the Raptors 5 right now. Underneath in the post, Siakam and Boucher. MP out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Trent in at the small forward position.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Garland against MP. To the paint. Fires the three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland. To the left side wing. Jacks up a 3. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. VanVleet's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Now, here's MP. Boucher's shot is off. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And the rejection by MP. And it's Trent in the corner. And it's blocked. And they recover.
Yeah, first hit. Change it to dribble only.
Passes it to Allen. And stolen by Siakam. MP outside. The pass to Boucher. VanVleet on the wing. MP against Garland. MP passes to Siakam. Yep, that one goes. And let's get your guys' take now on the
timeout, Cleveland. Fans, your powerhouse dance team.
Feisty and active on the defensive end.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. And then for Toronto, Ken Birch comes in for Chris Boucher. And Anunoby subbed in for Trent. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He said he just wants them to play faster. He feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. MP with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside, Sexton. Shoots over VanVleet. Rejected by VanVleet.
And perfect positioning from VanVleet, wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instinct.
Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Garland dishes to Sexton. Now, Okoro. Pass to Garland. Allen, a screen on VanVleet. And Sexton has it in the corner. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Just got to be able to read from the point guard position, and Garland did a nice job there.
And it's sent back by Allen. Up top, Garland. Covered by MP. MP against Garland. Tries to keep it alive. And here we go. Fast break. VanVleet's got the tray. And no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Outside, Sexton. To tie it up. He doesn't hit that one. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. MP against Garland. MP passes to Birch. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, that's the right decision. MP comes off the pick and roll and finds the right man.
Sexton attacking. The the teardrop falls in.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now, here's MP. And foul on the shot.
At the line for the Raptors, Kevin Hurd, 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good. It's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. He kicks it to Garland. 56 seconds left in the game. 6 on the shot clock. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Fast break Toronto. MP with the ball.
Selfless pass there by MP. You love to see that.
Timeout, Cleveland. Fans, your powerhouse dance teams.
Mobley kicks to Sexton. There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Lets it go from 11. The wide open look here for Garland. Off target with his 3.
Jarrett Allen. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Fred VanVleet taking 2 shots.
You love seeing guys like Fred VanVleet make it. Not highly recruited in high school, undrafted out of college. VanVleet has turned himself into a terrific player in our league.
Sexton attacking. Allen trying to break free. The shot by Sexton, no good. And here's Toronto. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
Well, I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
MP outside. And the miss.
That's the end of the game. Thank you to everyone.
All right, Frankie.
Now, MP, at what point is defense not enough?
Who you asking, me?
Look.
Okay, Candy.
You know, I was noticing it looks like you sped up your...
Yeah, I've been working on my release.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's go. Way to get it, MP. Keep it going. One more. Just like that.
see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. See you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on.
Yo, they not about to be.
It's the Sixers to start out, and some teams now making some coaching changes in the middle of the season. Smitty, how jarring is that for a player?
Most of the veterans see it coming, but it's very jarring for a lot of the inexperienced young guys. Either way, you got to play the game.
Now here's Thibault, 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Simmons. For 3, here's Harris. Drills it from deep.
Beautiful catch and shoot. Look at the pass right on time, and Tobias, he knocks it down.
MP, the pass to Birch. The shot no good. Now here's Simmons. 23 points his last outing. Oh, deflected, and it's stolen by Van Vliet. Siakam finds MP. Back to Siakam. Kicks it out to MP. Siakam with a screen on Simmons. MP, the pass to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. There's a screen by Birch. Pass to Siakam. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Just a nice touch from the perimeter. I like whenever MP looks to fire from distance.
And he's coming off a breakout season. Fred VanVleet is now at times a #1 scoring option. His improvement year to year has been something to watch.
VanVleet outside. MP outside. Pass to Birch. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. From going undrafted to signing an $85 million contract. Van Vliet has not taken his foot off the gas.
Tremendous work ethic, VA. Always focused. He has range now, and you love watching him use his body and skill to convert at the rim.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Siakam, and a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Simmons, the pass to Harris. Here's Embiid. Blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
76ers ball.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Thibault.
Awesome energy on the defensive end. MP affecting that shot.
And another miss by Philadelphia. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised you didn't.
Timeout called for Philadelphia. Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew. All right, fans, that was your North Side Crew.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Harris. Back to Simmons. Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. 5 on the clock. And it's Thibault missing. Now the Raptors with it. Right now on a 9-0 run. Birch with a screen on Simmons. MP drives in. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
A menace on the defensive end. Embiid's reach disrupts your offense.
Harris outside. Screen by Embiid. And so he draws the foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Sixers trailing. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. Andre Drummond is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Shake Milton. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. And too long on the shot.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He dropped 23 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. His play stood out. They're firing on all cylinders. Guys, we'll see if they can keep this winning streak alive.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Pass to Anunoby, kicks it out to MP. From downtown, the rebound by Simmons.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now Drummond giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Here's Milton. Toronto grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Embiid finds Milton. And here's Drummond. To the left side wing. Embiid against Birch. Embiid can't hit.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
MP with it. 5 points in the game. Birch with a screen on Simmons. MP, the pass to Birch. And the foul is called. He missed it.
At the line for 2.
So far for the Raptors.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
And the Raptors making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Sends it home from three-point land.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Anunoby on the wing. Back to MP. From deep. Drummond grabs the miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Milton with it. He's picked up by Birch. And it's Thibault missing. For Toronto, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Back to MP. There's the triple. That one is off. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Pass to Milton. Screen by Embiid. And Milton, here we go. Jacks up a 3. And it's Thibault missing. The Raptors with a lead. Anunoby on the wing. MP right side. The 3 ball. And again, no good by Toronto.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Simmons. Now here's Thibault. Now Simmons, covered by MP. Over MP. And it's Simmons missing. Toronto has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. From deep, MP. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Milton. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper. Milton's got 5 now.
It'll be a Raptors time. All right. At the end of the first half of play, the score is your Raptors 30, the 76ers 31.
Enough of that world watch play, MP. Let's see some assists. One more.
Difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Van Vliet teams with Anunoby on the perimeter. Kim Birch is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's MP in the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And in crunch time, when the game is close, some players rise to the occasion, Smitty. Others tighten up. What do you think makes the difference?
Well, first of all, a lot of his confidence.
Philadelphia ball.
And a lot of guys are built for the moment, and some are not. And most of the guys built for the moment, they are superstars.
Milton against Van Vliet. Harris outside. Left side, Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
MP with it. Picked up by Embiid. MP, the pass to Birch. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's MP from outside.
I mean, one of the best, most versatile defenders in the league. Simmons locking his man up.
Get outside, get outside.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Milton finds Harris. Here's Embiid. He's guarded by Birch. Just 5 to shoot. Harris's shot is good.
The defense has tried to make adjustments, but Tobias is smart. He's adjusting back.
We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example. It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Thibault. Harris on the wing. Back to Thibault. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless.
Here's Simmons.
OG Anunoby has great lateral quickness. Gets it done defensively. Great contest on that play.
Simmons against MP. There's a screen by Birch. MP, the pass to Birch. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. Anunoby against Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Outside Milton. Embiid inside. Birch on him. Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Milton. No good off the back of the rim. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Van Vliet finds MP. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Birch the pass to Van Vliet. MP against Embiid. For the lead. Van Vliet misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now here's Thibault, covered by MP. Outside Thibault. Pass to Simmons. Over Siakam. And he was fouled while in.
Pascal Siakam. That's his first personal.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Thibault and Harris, the 3 and the 4. Shake Milton out there with Seth Curry, and it's Embiid in at the center position. Here's Harris. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Well, the Raptors shooting only 39% so far in the game. Boucher a screen on Curry. To the inside. And Boucher the bucket on the assist by Embiid. Embiid's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Curry. Pass to Harris. Embiid with it. Over Boucher. Embiid misses.
No wonder he's been off the mark. He's been hanging in the background, somewhat uninvolved tonight.
Back to MP. And here's Boucher. Embiid covers. Right side Thibault to take the lead. And another miss by Philadelphia. The Raptors with a lead. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
They'll take that look every time. MP with the easy finish.
Harris, a screen on Van Vliet. Outside Thibault. Pass to Harris. Shoots over Siakam. The Sixers again can't hit. Harris has gone 5 of 13 from the field. Oh, there's the alley. Milton with a steal. Now Curry. Embiid with it. Anunoby covering. And here's Curry for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Curry's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer, and vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Philadelphia has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Thibault. Anunoby covering. On the wing, MP. For 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. And it's a 6-point Raptor lead. All right, look. Game has been going for the Raptors.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Milton, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
The 3 is up. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Curry passes to Harris. Up top, Embiid. Here's Curry. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. MP, the pass to Anunoby, and that one is stuffed right through.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing.
Timeout for the 76ers. Fans are now set to get free future. Let's see who's the best.
Hit me up and was like, hey, my manager is really emphatic about the work that I put in because he sold 21 cars this month alone. And he was like, our other top sales associate quit, so we need a new one. And he asked if I knew anyone who had a drive like me. You were kind of the first person that came to mind. And I was like, yeah, I've always been interested in sales, but every time I've looked into it, I need experience, or I need this, and I can't get that because no one wants to give it to me. And
All you see
It's the stupidest fucking thing. And he was like, yeah, no, I already talked to my manager and I told him the guy I was thinking of technically doesn't have experience and is younger, but has the mindset and the grind to put the work in. And he was like, he's out of town this week, but I can get you an interview next week if you actually want to do it. And I was like, yeah, set it up, dude. I will fucking go. That was the big thing, is I was like, dude, he was like, you know, you'll have to put in like 10, 12-hour days. I was like, that's not a problem for me. Like, when I get somewhere, I do not have a problem staying there the whole time. Like, that's never been a problem for me. But this whole going to bed at 4 in the morning and getting up at like 1 p.m., it's just fucking weird and annoying. I don't like it.
Pass to Drummond. Over Van Vliet. And they recover. Simmons finds Milton. Five to shoot. And he drives in. Toronto grabs the miss.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Raptors.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for MP.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Pass to Birch. The kick out to Van Vliet. Here's MP. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans
Frank?
Well,
Did you just give me a compliment?
Right. Yeah, and I told Viv and Dad, and they were both like, you realize you won't make $10,000 your first month? And I was like, who the fuck said that that's what I was gonna do? Like, no, like, I want to get into it so I can get experience, because low-key what I would really like to do is to get into realty, because there's so much fucking money there, and you can work from home, and you make your own hours, like you're your own boss. Like, yeah, that sounds... That's what I was gonna say, and like I was talking to Dad about it, because Dad was like, you know, like with this recession coming up and all this other stuff, I was like, yeah, like a recession's definitely gonna fuck some things up. I don't know how much it's gonna affect the car market, but other stuff. But like, yeah, like it's not gonna be like the fucking 2008 housing crisis where literally no one's buying cars. Like that's never gonna happen. And I was... Yeah. And so, like, I was like, yeah, like, you guys keep thinking that, because literally all I said when I said to Viv and Dad is I was like, yeah, like, I might have an interview next week if things go well and it's something I'm really interested in. And they both were immediately like, well, you don't know that you can make that money. You don't know how realistic that's going to be. And I was like, I get that. Like, I didn't come out and say, yo, I've got this interview, and as soon as I get it, I'm going to be making $20K a month. No.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're
Oh
gonna do.
my god.
Just like that. One more. Keep it going. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Now we're rolling.
Okay, but hold on. Before you even finish that thought, though, I just wanted to be clear that it's fucking ridiculous that your mom immediately takes Sean's side, and I hate how much they baby him. Like, I'm seriously worried this kid isn't gonna get where he wants to be solely because he gets so babied by your fucking parents. Because it's like, dude, it's ridiculous how much he gets fucking babied in that house. Every time he would get upset about a football game, no one talks to him. Everyone just leaves Sean alone. Do what Sean wants you to do. Oh, Sean wants to do this for his graduation, so we're going to make sure we get everything set up. It's just like, oh my god.
Nice bucket, MP.
Yes. Easy work.
See you later, man.
I see you want to work on your
You just had a fucking baby, you're in the hospital, you're fucking stressed out, you're sleep deprived, like, bruh. Yeah, no, that's exactly why. Well, like, and I grew up with it. Like, you had a closer connection with Brandon than you did either of them, just because you could actually talk to them. Yeah, like, they were just brats. Like, Sean especially. Sean was one of the most spoiled brats I ever saw growing up. Like, literally every time he'd get mad at us at beating him in a game, we got in trouble because he would get mad and hurt himself. Like, bruh, you can't teach your kid to not fucking slam his head into a wall? What? Is that why he wasn't at the thing on Saturday? I know they said it was his girlfriend's birthday, but like, dude, your mom and my mom, like, that shit, oh my god, like, whenever, who was it that didn't show up to Shawnee's graduation? One of our kids did, I think Ethan or something, and your mom made a whole big deal to my mom about how our family doesn't support her family, yada. My sister's moving across the fucking country, and Sean can't come say, hey, good luck? Like, what the fuck, Steph? Don't hold us like that if you aren't going to hold your own kids like that. That's always been my problem with your mom, is she holds us to such higher standards. Yeah, no. I'm surprised she literally, if I was a parent and my kids came to me and said that there was something going on, and I said, okay, did you try to apologize? And you said no. Well, you said yeah, but he blocked me on everything. I would literally be like, okay, so I'm raising a fucking 11-year-old who can't deal with his problems. I'll go talk to the 11-year-old that blocked his own brother on everything. Like, really? Really, Sean? That's how you go about it, is blocking? Like, okay, you big man. That's a big man right there. Yeah, he's literally only worked at Chick-fil-A and Walmart, right? Like, you don't have the experience, like... He plays victim, yeah.
Next time, man. Next time. Yeah, talk to him. But then he won't let you talk because he's saving his feelings from getting hurt. Fucking grow up. Like, why are we raising babies? I want to talk to the kid and just be like, bro, don't you play football? Like, you play football, right? You take hits? You really gonna cry over some shit? Your brother sent some shit to you in a text? That's what you're crying about? Like, for real? For real? Like, bruh.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
I can probably explain a little about that because there's something that goes on between Viv and I that is really upsetting. So basically, like, anytime she'll vent to me about her family, like she'll rant about Tim or her dad or whoever, I'll start saying things about them too, and she'll get extremely defensive about it and will not let me say anything about it. So, like, I've just kind of learned that. And then, like, but whereas when we go to, like, when we went to that family thing on Saturday, as soon as we left, Viv just immediately starts talking shit about all the family members. Like, why is Shauna's tooth missing? Why did Katie look like that? Your sister's gotten big. Dude. Lost her fucking tooth. But, it's just, like, it's this weird thing where when you're in a relationship, you don't know exactly how to talk with someone about their family, because like I said, like I've noticed with Viv, whenever I try to talk with her about those things, it just gets her more frustrated at me that I'm talking about her family. So I've just learned that, yeah, I just don't say anything. So Leah is probably like, I don't want to say something that's going to make him more mad and him start defending his family, or vice versa, like him get even more mad at his family. I know, yeah, I agree. That's how I am with Viv. It's just fucking women. Right. Yeah.
Yo, they not about to be ready. Yeah, no, that's fucking stupid. And yeah, no, it all just stems from your mom and Sean just have that fucking relationship where, yeah, he literally just can't do wrong. He can't. And that's a... Dude, I can tell your dad is not happy about that, because I brought it up on Saturday, and he was like, yeah, I don't know where he's going to be able to move with that dog. I tried telling him, yada, 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 and I was like, yeah.
Hey, Candace.
Hey, good to see you, MP. So thanks for reaching out to me, and I'm honored that you've chosen me to talk about this.
Oh, look, I respect how you approach things, and you were the person to tell the story.
Oh, I appreciate that. All right, so let's get into this. So there's this list about your preferred trade destinations that's circulating on social media. Is that a legitimate list?
Yeah, it's true. Hey, I told my agent where I wanted to go, and to get me there as soon as possible. Look, I need to be somewhere where I'm appreciated for who I am and not for who someone else wants me to be. It's just that simple.
Okay, well, any concern that going public with your trade demands might alienate the fans?
Not really. Look, my real fans, the ones that's been with me since day one, they ain't going nowhere. Now, some of these bandwagon cats who wasn't looking...
He just sits there, and him and your dad both team up on you and fuck with you for their comedic enjoyment. Like,
I think so. I got plenty. Thanks so much, MP.
like, it's just funny that he says that you're the asshole when literally, like I just said, like, him and your dad will purposefully try to fuck with you, being an asshole on purpose because they know they can get a rise out of you. If that's not being an asshole, I don't know what is, because I know that's what I do, and I do it because I'm an asshole. Yeah, with family, it's way different. His feelings got hurt. Literally. Yeah, exactly. I would have literally, if I was in your shoes, I would have been like, all right, word, well, I'm sorry. If you want to hear it, you can. Otherwise, because that's literally what I did to Sam. I said, all right, dude, you won't let me talk to you, so here it is. Here's my sorry. You can take it. You can leave it. I don't give a fuck. I did what I'm supposed to do. You want to be a man? Be a man. Cool. If not, whatever. We'll go our separate ways. Yeah, no, that was hard for me with Sam. Like, when I was writing that message, I had to keep, like, I would write, like, 4 lines, reread it, and be like, nope, can't fucking say that, because I'm trying to be the bigger person here, and it's just like, I know, believe me, I know exactly how you feel, because you're good. I was completely in the right, you're completely in the right, we did everything we could, and they still won't fucking accept it. Like, I extremely understand what you're going through. He won't let me talk to him. Yeah, I did see that. Just asking. Not mad, just asking. Yeah. Nah, your dad, dude, like, me and my mom have had this talk many times, and, like, your dad just kind of gave up being his own person, like, kind of when your parents got married. Like, he does what he needs to do to make sure everything's cool, and then if anything's going on, he's just like, I don't get involved at all, because if I do, Steph just fucking shuts me out, so I just kind of just sit back. I feel terribly bad for him. She abuses the shit out of him emotionally and mentally, dude. I know. And it'll be like 2-3 days at a time, because my mom will talk to your dad and James will be like, yeah, Steph's on one of her kicks, she hasn't talked to me for like 2 days. And it's just like, what the fuck is wrong with you, woman? Like, why would you do that to a guy who literally, like I just said, does everything he does to make sure everything's cool, and then he relaxes? Like, what is wrong with that?
Here we go.
And he's obviously been good for fucking 10 fucking years now. Like, let it go.
Coming away with the win, right?
No doubt. Certainly gives a boost to the proceedings. Not always possible, and if not, no time like the new year to turn the page. An efficient start here.
I mean, I'm sure I already know, because your dad and my dad.
Anunoby against Leonard. Shoots over Anunoby. And he tries off the glass.
They were going to get divorced and shit. I remember that.
Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the 76ers.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated well and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 4-point game. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. And here's MP for three. It's hauled in by Paul George. Here's Los Angeles now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And Doris, we know that Paul George has always been a solid passer, but his assist numbers have been trending up.
Yeah, he's been willing of late to take on more playmaking responsibilities. The skill set was there. It's just early in his career, they needed him to be the lead scorer. Now you're talking about a guy you've got to game plan against as a scorer and as a passer.
Jackson misses. Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Took him no time at all on that one. Well, Greg, the drama with MP never stops, does it? Regarding the trade rumors, he confirmed that he's looking for a way out of here.
Went so far as to release a list of preferred destinations. The man knows what he wants, even if it destroys any reputation he may have built.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Leonard, 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Well, the offensive effort pays off for Kawhi Leonard right now, getting the defense into the mid-range area and then rise and fire.
Siakam sets a screen for MP. Stolen by Zubac. Now here's Jackson. 11 points for him in that last game against the Celtics in Boston. One-on-one here. And here's MP for three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And the story here, Kevin,
the more I've grown up, the more I've realized just how self-centered your mom is.
Leonard against Anunoby.
Like it never does anything wrong, and somehow she's always involved. Just always.
Here's Birch. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. And as we were talking about Kawhi Leonard, his defense was the first thing that came up. Coach told me that
substitution.
Challenge him more than they need to. Negating Kawhi's
I
presence.
remember, you literally had to spend every hour except for when you were asleep at my house.
Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Literally you only were there to sleep, wake up, and leave.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. Man subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Wasted
Living at mine and Alex's.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
Siakam, a screen on Jackson. MP finds Birch. Now, here's MP. T right on him. 5 to shoot. Trent can't hit.
Yeah, we definitely don't want her to even start that shit with her.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the opening quarter. Man passes to Jackson. Ibaka sets the pick for Jackson. Comes up empty down low. The Raptors have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's MP. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. That's now 8 points for MP.
And the level of concentration MP has, looking assertive on that physical finish.
1:14 left to play in the first quarter.
It's the timing. Okay, well then have him make me a fucking schedule. Like,
If that's how you guys are going to be, have him make me a schedule. Go ahead and tell me exactly where he stepped on the ground. I'll kiss it when I walk in. Go ahead and leave his ass dirty. I'll wipe it for him. Don't worry. Like, I'll take care of it. Like, Jesus Christ.
And this game will be half of the contest they'll play against each other this year.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
Here's Trent. And out of bounds is Los Angeles gains possession. A new group in now for the Rams.
First trip. And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then. And
yeah, no, those three are definitely a way tighter knit. And like I said, that's why I kind of feel like your dad just kind of quit being a person after that, because he literally, like, he just doesn't. Like, you can just tell whenever he's out and about, like, he's not the James he used to be. Like, he used to be a lot more like Jason, a lot more playful, funny, doing crazy shit. But now, like, he'll know that if he does one thing wrong, Steph's gonna get mad. So it's like, what's the point?
Zubac, a screen on MP. Goes up on the wing, and that one comes up a bit short. Toronto leading by 11. Achua with it. Kicks it out to MP. With the drive. And it's sent back by George.
Boy, Paul George. Length comes into play right there.
Siakam is checked in for Toronto. Fred VanVleet comes in for
He does that to my mom all the time, dude.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Ibaka. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And here's MP for three. They get it back on Anunoby. Here's Siakam. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Siakam's got his second bucket. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. Toronto's on 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with, incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense.
Yeah, like I said, and literally, that, like your dad, like you just said about your dad complaining, like he does that with my mom a lot, and it's literally, he's like, I can't do anything anymore. Like, if I do something, I'm the bad guy, so I've learned I don't do anything. Like, it'll work itself out, I guess. And it's just like, it sucks. Like, it really fucking sucks for James.
He's been a big factor for them. His team is enjoying that success right now. Everything is looking good right now, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Siakam passes to MP. Leonard against Anunoby. Outside Leonard. On the wing, Batum. That one's off. Still out of sync.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
I did.
Boucher. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight, and the Clippers decide to take.
Like I said, dude, he needs to make you a schedule. He needs to lay out exactly where he steps, so you can kiss where he walked, wipe his ass for him, spoon feed him a little bit, and then just maybe, you'll be forgiven.
So in the NBA, it starts with ownership. Are they committed to winning? Then you have to look at your front office. Do they do a good job drafting talent? Do they understand what goes into team building and quality trades? To the head coach, how modern is he and what is his philosophy? Down to it's about the players ultimately. Do you have the stars that can drive winning?
No coverage, that's Jackson's got 5.
The improved touch of Jackson, especially from range, now making him a multi-dimensional threat.
Down low, and that one is hammered home.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel.
I think part of it for him is like, I feel like probably the teasing you and a lot of it, like the whole that's not your dad thing, is probably because he's jealous of the way that you and your dad have always vibed. Because you two have always been a little close, like maybe not as much as kids, but as soon as we got into weed and shit and he like calmed down, you two were way closer than you and your mom were. And obviously Sean is literally a spitting image of James, looks just fucking like him, and I feel like they don't vibe as much, so that probably fucks with his head quite a bit.
Make the next pass so important.
A nice shot by George.
Yeah.
Size and strength. Paul George has both, and you love his willingness to play through contact.
It still doesn't give a reason for someone to fucking play victim and claim, oh, you're always an asshole. Don't ever remember how I literally tease you 24/7. I get everyone to team up on you, and I always fucking tattletaled. I'm not the asshole.
Very difficult to contain on a dribble drive. He's got length, handle, and size. Good luck.
To the middle. Here's Birch. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Yeah.
MP's got his 7th assist in the game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's George. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Anunoby's got his 8th rebound here tonight. MP passes to Birch. Now MP passes it to Birch. Stolen by Jackson.
Showing all the ways he can impact the game. MP.
42. The Clippers, 23.
Well, getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Outside the wings are George and Leonard. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers.
Yeah, no. When your parents were splitting up and your dad literally, because your mom tried to keep you at first, like they did the kid swap or whatever. She like gave up Sean and Lexi, and then she was gonna leave with you. And he was like, Cameron's my kid. And of course, your mom was like, not technically. And he was like, I don't care. Like, that's my kid. So he always made sure and took you. And so whenever I learned that growing up, I was like, yeah, that's a stand-up dude right there. Fuck Chad. Like, I don't care. He tried to, whenever he tried to come back into your life, I was like, who gives a fuck about that guy? Like, he didn't step up like James did.
20 feet out. Misses off the left eye. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Leonard against
I don't remember Norm, but I definitely remember Danny.
13 feet away. Another miss by Leonard.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And really keeping it.
Timeout call. Clippers. Ladies and gentlemen, your north side crew.
Making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Patrick Beverly is checked in for George. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Jackson. Ibaka sets the pick for Batum. And there's the drive and the dunk by Batum.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Right wing. Ibaka with the screen on Anunoby. Anunoby sends it back.
7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. You can go.
Huh?
I was talking to Cam.
So are you on Discord?
Yeah.
So I just went by earnings and to get some shit off of him, and he had that cart that I gave him, that cherry pie, still like over half full, and I was like, hey, so we're probably going to Michigan on Monday, so if we're going to pick up some cards. He said, oh no, those cards are shit, man. I can't fucking believe how shitty. I thought it was like Marley was hitting it the other day and smelled like raid and like somebody spraying bug spray. I can't hit the damn thing and blah, blah, blah. It's all mumbo jumbo, and because he's getting these fake cards for cheap and whatnot. I'm like, bro, you shouldn't be smoking those, because and I was like, well, Josh and them are having problems, like cognitive problems, where they couldn't remember shit. I know you're talking about that constantly, so you might look into that, but man, he was getting like shitty about it at first, and he's like, well, I just ain't gonna go into it. I'm like, bro, they're distillate cards. You can't just get any off the shelf thing and think it's gonna work right. They're gonna clog, just like all distillate cards do. Well, they're not distillate. You never told me they were distillate. Blah blah blah. Like I sure in the fuck did.
It says it on the box
with me, and yeah. So when I got home, I sent him a picture of it. But yeah, he's all gung ho about the, and I think it's the same cards that Jason and them are getting. Because Jason was talking about how somebody up in Michigan makes them for him. But they're legit.
The ones that James and Jay get, yeah, I mean, that's because Jason actually knows people in, but I was talking to them and they didn't even know Ernie was clean, so I don't know how Ernie would know that guy or how they would be getting them.
Oh, I don't know if he's getting them through them, but that's who I figured, because they look like they were the same type of cards. The cards that he smokes, they had that chrome top, same as Jason has, but then I remember Jason saying something about the guy makes them or something like that, and then that's what Ernie was saying, that the person that they get theirs from, he goes out to Michigan and they make them up there at their shop or something like that, and they get them. It's like, bro, I wouldn't trust them. I wouldn't kiss them. I'm not trying to make money off you. I'm not trying to whatever. I'm just trying to tell you personally, I won't be smoking them. But he kept trying to down, like, these are fake or something. I'm like, bro, I buy them from the store myself. I know what they are, and yeah, they're distillate cards. So yeah, they're going to gum up on you. Like, we deal with the same problem, but
you literally just preheat it and then it hits again. Like, I don't.
Oh, he said he almost sucked his brain out the other day trying to get it to hit. And I was like, yeah, you got to warm the coil up first. That don't work. That's stupid. No. Like, I'm just telling you what they say, bro. They're distillate. They're 100% distillate. So, and he was like, well, you never said that. Never said it on the box. They sure the fuck do. It says it right there, premium distillate. So, but you don't want any cards, so I'm going to get one out of those. I'm going to get a couple. So you might ever want. So I'm not on this. So I'll be in there. I'll be on that guy. All right. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
It's Phil McCrevis. You can't read? Yeah, sorry, my dad called. Yeah, fill my crevice. Fill it on up. It's funny because they told me the nickname in the game is MP, like you get called that as your name no matter what. So I was like, alright, I'll use the initials MP, fill my crevice. Yeah. You've already got those fucking hemorrhoids too. Yeah, no, I feel you. Fucking Vivian's side of the family, literally. Jenny is a breast cancer survivor, and she had something pop up like 4 years ago. She had to get taken care of, and now she's on insulin because of it. But then both Jenny's sisters both had breast cancer. One of them died from it. Her great-grandma died from breast cancer. Like, it just fucking runs in that family. Yeah. She's gotten a couple tests, and I know there was one that she had done, because she had, like, for a minute she had these really weird fucking hard lumps in her boobs. Like, just hard-ass lumps. I'm sure she has, just because of how big it is in her family. Yeah, no, her and her mom are on it, and Tiff too, because they pretty scary shit, especially like 3 years ago, because Jenny had been cool for like 11 years, like totally fine, and then out of nowhere it just like started flaring back up. I wouldn't be able to tell you, I'm not too educated on it, and it's not something Viv likes to talk about a lot. She actually got some pretty decent ones, I can't lie. Nah, definitely not. Oh, whoops. Yeah, once she got put on insulin for it or whatever, she dropped so much weight. Like, she is so thin now, it's kind of crazy. Because I won't lie, like, when you get with a woman, you have to look at their mom and be like, alright, like, there's a very big possibility that's what you're going to look like when you start hitting that age. Like, obviously, Leah and Terry, it's a little different. But Asians look alike, bro. Yeah. Yeah, no, she definitely has Terry's fucking nose. Like, she definitely has a white person nose. It cracked me up. Yeah, Viv made such a mean comment about my sister's weight, dude. Oh my god.
She goes, you know, I remember when you dumped me, and I was like, oh God, here we go. And she was like, I lost 20 pounds. I remember when Bree got dumped by Caleb. She lost 15 pounds. I remember when Nee got broken up with X. She lost X amount of pounds. They like listed like 3 other people. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, how come your sister's putting on more weight after the breakup? And I was like, oh, you're a bitch. Well, hold on. All right, Harvey, I have to move us for a second, because I got to say something about my sister that only family can know, so we'll be right back. All right, have I told you about the feeding thing? Yeah, exactly. But I did tell you about that, right? About how she said the reason she's fat is because he has a feeding kink. Literally, right when Viv said it, I go, yeah, I mean, maybe she found a new guy who's into the feeding thing. I mean, it's a really popular thing right now. I mean, obviously my friends are into it, so it was just so fucked up. I don't know why Harvey left the chat. He just completely left the chat, and he hopped off Discord, so I guess we'll just chill in here. It's not like he was saying much, but yeah, no, Viv was like, whoo! She ate my sister, dude. She ate her. No, she's already past thick. She was way past thick in the past. Like, it's unhealthy now. Like, there's thick, and then there's, like, kind of teetering unhealthy and thick, and then there's just unhealthy. And she is, for sure, unhealthy. Yeah. Katie and her boyfriend. You notice how Katie's teeth are blue? Dude, they've been like that for years. I want to know what kind of meth she was getting. It had to be from Breaking Bad. She had to have had that blue meth from Breaking Bad, dude. There's no other explanation. But yeah, no, it was funny. She came up to me. It was before you got there, and she, like, gave me a hug, asked how I was doing. I was like, I'm fine. And I was just sitting in the chair, and she was like, you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm not a fucking 12-year-old psychotic little crazy kid who likes to go crazy with his fucking immature cousin anymore. And then it was funny because she walked away, and Viv was like, well, you were kind of being mean to her. And I was like, fuck her. Like, I don't like her. Like, I told Mom, and because she's moving into Al's place, and Mom tried to, like, get on this thing and was like, you and your dad aren't going to have her at your house, and she's not going to be going down there. And I was like, no, because that bitch gets watched by police. She's not going to even know Dad lives there. And if she ever comes knocking on the door, I'm going to tell Dad to answer it with a fucking gun and tell her to get the fuck off the property. Because no, she's not getting involved with this family whatsoever. Because whenever I was doing my shit with her and her boyfriend, this is why I lost all respect for her. I went over to the trailer where she was living with 4 other families. Not people, families. I'm talking 4 other couples who had their own kids in a 2-bedroom trailer. And it was the trailers right across from the fucking bowling alley. You know how ghetto those are. Literally, because it's fucking $300 for rent. And so, yeah, they live in the shitty-ass trailers, fucking 5 families total in there. And I remember one time I went in there, there were 3 kids, Zoe being one of them. And they were talking to Katie, because me and Katie went back into their bedroom, and I was, like, breaking it all out, getting everything out. And she was like, Mom, I'm hungry. Like, Mom, I'm hungry. And it was, like, 6 o'clock. It's, like, dinner time. Katie literally gets visibly frustrated, sighs, goes out, pulls out a box of elbow macaroni, dumps it in a bowl, hands it to Zoe, and says, here. Didn't cook it, didn't put any water in it, nothing. Handed her a bowl of dry fucking noodles and told her daughter, here, eat this while I go buy some drugs.
After that, that was my last sale with her. Luckily, Adam got locked up for meth, so I had a real excuse. But I was done after that. And so ever since then, I lost respect for her. And then she goes and has Brady. What happens after she has Brady? Hey, Shauna. Hey, Mom. Hey, Grandma Patty. Will you take care of my son while my daughter gets full custody taken over by a guy who's not her dad that I completely lied to for 6 years? And I'm going to go fuck off with this guy that I had a baby with that I don't know. Oh, yeah, he's in and out of jail. He's back in jail. I'm going to go steal from Walmart now and get thrown into jail. Oh, I just got out of jail. I got caught with pills that don't have my name on them, so I'm going to go back to jail. You guys are still watching my kid, right? Okay, cool. Oh, guys, I'm back now. I've been clean for a year. Why doesn't everyone love me? Fuck out of here. Like, that bitch used my mom before even any of the kids the way she used my mom. You remember, she lived with us in the trailer. She lived with us on Harmony. She lived with us fucking in the Shadow Van Ghetto apartment. No, you do not just get to sit here and pawn your kids off onto all the family members and then act like you're all high and mighty and that you should be rejoiced back into the family because you've been clean for a year. Fuck off. Fuck off. At least whenever our parents were doing that shit, they still took care of us. Like, I still ate a dinner every night. It was a cooked dinner. I still saw my parents. My parents still disciplined me the way they should have. I was getting mad at the thing. They were letting Brady and Zoe run around in and out of the house a million times. They took Grandma out on the front porch. Mama was taking a nap, and Terry went inside and was like, does anyone know where Mama is? Mama's not in her room. She's not out here. Brady took her out to the front porch because where was her mom? Oh, she was talking to Al, not watching her kid. And then she almost knocked Mama. I was helping Mama into the fucking house, and Brady's trying to run into the house, and me and Terry are like, Brady, stop. You're going to knock Mama over. He stops for 2 seconds. Me and Mama take one step. Dude pushes Mama into me and runs inside. So then when we got inside, I grabbed him, and I was like, Brady James, you need to start fucking listening, dude. What are you doing? When people tell you not to go somewhere, you don't go. And he got all, like, sad for a second. I was like, now go outside. I just wanted a watermelon. Go outside. No, but Viv, literally, whenever we left, Viv was like, you know, it's going to be funny whenever we have kids and, like, we discipline them in front of people. Because I already can tell that people, like, get a little uncomfortable when we discipline our dogs a certain way. But we are not going to have our kids act like that. No, it's like, no, definitely not. Mm-hmm. It's just because they literally never get watched. Like, they literally get to do whatever they want, and it doesn't help that when they're at home, Katie acts like a fucking kid. So that's their role model, is a fucking kid. And then they're over at Shauna's, and Shauna's like, I'm getting a drink, go watch your fucking iPad, leave me alone. Grandma Patty's just trying to introduce them to weird church shit that they do not understand whatsoever. And then my mom, like, she's kind of the same way Shauna is in a sense. Like, she's just there to, like, make sure Brady doesn't die. Like, literally. Like, obviously she'll interact with him, but for the most part it's, Brady, come on, just watch your phone. Like, watch your show. Eat your food. Watch your show. Like, yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember them from the wedding.
like, I remember being a kid. Like, I remember going to Jesse's showing. I was only 7 years old, and I just, like, could tell from the vibe, like, yeah, this is not a place that you act out or go crazy. Like, this is a place where you stay quiet, you sit in your seat, you keep your hands in your lap. Like I remember doing that as a kid. Like, I would go into schools and go into, like, meetings with my parents or whatever, and I just knew those were, or, like, even in public, out at the store, like, those are just places you don't do that kind of shit. Like, I am. Yeah, no, my mom brings it up all the time, and my response to it all the time is that, I mean, if you remember when we were kids, I've said this since I was a kid. Like, I always said, like, oh yeah, Brandon's gonna live with me. Like, I don't know, it just never seemed out of the normal. Yeah. Yeah, that's why it pisses me off when Al tries to act like our childhood was so hard. And I'm like, dude, you weren't even aware. And I went through way more shit than you did during that time. And I'm going through way more shit now than you did. And you're still trying to complain to me that your life is hard and that you're depressed? Literally. Yeah. That's exactly how Al is. Like, whenever I've tried to explain that to her, she's just like, you can't try to tell me how I internalize my feelings. And I'm like, no, but I can tell you that, like, half the shit that you're feeling is from complete made-up bullshit. So you need to quit. Like, you need to... It's just that teenager thing of they think they know everything, and it just sucks that, like, none of our siblings are that aware like you and I were. Like, we knew... Like, yeah, we were mature and all that stuff, but we knew we didn't know shit. And we knew that we were raised by people who didn't know shit. That's why we immediately were like, all right, we got to start figuring shit out. Because, like, no one knows shit. But, like, of course, like, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you can tell when you're growing up, especially in your teenage years. Like, you'll just be arguing with someone about something and think you're right, and you know nothing about it. But you just know you're right. Like... But you're totally wrong, and it's literally a teenager thing. It's a part of the brain. That's why they say teenagers know it all, and Alexi and Sean and Al all really do think they know it all, and they haven't been humbled yet, and no one wants to fucking humble them, and that's what's sad. No one wants to humble them, and when we try to humble them, we get in trouble for it, and it's like, what the fuck?
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
And the Raptors making a change here. Flynn's checked in. And Siakam throws it down.
Textbook pick and roll from MP, shifting the defense so he can set up a ready shooter.
Rondo kicks to Batum. Ibaka with a screen on Boucher. Batum attacking Ibaka. The shot comes out. Good D by Siakam. Raptors leading by 18.
And it's fucked up to say, but like I've talked to my dad about it. Like, low key, like, I'm terrified for when Pebbles goes, because I haven't, like, the closest person to me that's passed would be Jesse. Like, Jesse was closer to me than Nick was, because I wasn't as close with Nick as you were. Like, by any means. Like, yeah, we definitely were friends and stuff like that, but, and it definitely fucking hit me. Like, I'm not saying that, but it just wasn't as close for me as it was for you. And, like, you've also lost your papa at a young age. Like, I haven't experienced death like that, and so I know that whenever Pebbles goes, like, that shit is gonna fucking hit. and since, like, Nick is gone and I've gotten older, it's something that, like, yeah, I think about life and death way too fucking much. Like, I'm constantly just thinking about it.
Ibaka with the screen on Flynn. Over in the corner, Beverly. Misses the three. Toronto's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Rondo against MP. Driving the lane. And Siakam throws it down.
That shows Siakam understands in pick and roll. If I can get myself to open space, I'll get an open shot.
Batum, a screen on Siakam. 13 feet away. The shot by Rondo is no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot.
Yeah, I found out we can't play 2K together.
And finished off by Siakam.
I texted Parker and I was like, alright, I built a 6'7" fucking Steph Curry Magic Johnson build. I'm ready to dick on you. And he said, oh, what do you have it on? I was like, PlayStation. And then of course he's like, what the fuck, you got a PlayStation, yada yada. And he was like, unfortunately it's not cross-platform. Nothing more I'd want for you to, what did he say? Nothing I'd want more than for you to dick on me though.
From inside the paint.
I need football to start, that way he'll start coming back over.
And the rejection by MP. Outside for Batum. Ibaka sets the pick for Batum. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Flynn the pass to MP. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 23 points.
Great decision by MP. You have to make that in an instant. Got to be ready on the catch. Nicely done.
Here's Ibaka. And so it's
that's the end of the third quarter. With the score, your ladies and gentlemen, your first.
That's all you got to do.
Coming right to the floor for the Clippers.
Now and how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off.
Something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from three-point range right now.
Moment here now for an injury. After this game, let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Kawhi Leonard. David?
Thanks, guys.
I'm trying to get fucking traded to the Lakers, dude. So, like, the thing in this game is you have to grind your badges and stuff like that. And so I'm trying to grind playmaking badges. Looked it up. What's the easiest way to do that? Pick and roll and lobs. Of course, crazy playmaking, right? Well, I play for the Raptors. Do you know who the Raptors' big men are? They have Pascal Siakam. He can only dunk on no one because he's fucking skinnier than Kevin Durant. And then we have 270 overalls. Those are our centers. Birch and I don't even know the other guy's fucking name. Like, I'm winning every game with these fucking scrubs. I'm putting up 24 points, 11 assists right now. We're fucking killing everyone. We're first in the West, and I requested a trade. And, like, obviously teams have interest in you, and so, it was like, pick 3 teams. Number 1 team, the Los Angeles Lakers. Yeah, I want to go there. You know who their big men are? This is 2K22 season at the beginning. So DeAndre Jordan is there. Fucking Dwight Howard is there. Fucking AD is there. LeBron is there. Like, come on now. Put me on that fucking team. So I selected them. And then the other two teams that I selected were the teams that had the least amount of interest in me. The Portland Trailblazers and the Golden State Warriors. And I made a big fuss in the media that I'm not happy here and I don't like the coach. And the GM told me he's not going to talk to me anymore. If he's going to talk to me, it's going to be through my representation. And then, because if you do that, then you'll get traded faster. I played 14 fucking games and these fuckers still haven't traded me. I'm getting so pissed.
That's his second personal foul.
I did college and the G League. Because you get the most for your badges and stuff. My player's pretty nasty now. I'm at like an 86 overall, I think, 87. I know, I got it under $5 today at Costco. It was great.